I was doing this turn alert back when it actually happened about a month and a half ago, I would have been saying, now this is much more like it. What is going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993, episode number 140 of WWE Turn Alert, as we almost are caught up with these turn alerts. We have two more left after this one. But I'm here to talk about the big turn that got good nuclear heat on the Viper, the Legend Killer, the Apex Predator, the man who represents the three most destructive letters in sports entertainment. RKO. Randy Orton. So, as y'all know, Randy Orton, for God knows what reason why, randomly turned babyface right after Survivor Series. Because around the time, it looked like he was getting ready to start a feud with Ricochet, which I'm like, you know what, cool. That works with me. They randomly turned him face as he saved Rey Mysterio. They were teasing in a feud with him and Drew McIntyre. But then he ended up having some random mini feud with AJ Styles that honestly was kind of flat. I mean, those two definitely, given the right stuff to work with, like they were in the build for their match at WrestleMania 35, could definitely tear the house down. But yeah, this feud wasn't really digging it for me. So then, of course, we all know the biggest surprise coming out of the men's Royal Rumble match was Edge returning. And then the final four was Roman, McIntyre, Orton, and Edge. And throughout the match, they were teasing a Rated RKO reunion, which I'm like, oh, well, Rollins and Murphy have the tag titles now. Maybe they'll feud for the tag titles at WrestleMania. Maybe. The following night on Raw, of course, Edge comes out and talks to us, explaining how the heck did he end up here? But of course, the whole what if speech. Orton came out, told this story about how Edge is like a brother to him, and that he years ago when Orton was in a big hole, Edge was the one who pulled him right back out. So he's saying welcome home, Edge, and Edge is asking a bunch of what if questions as well. Well, Randy Orton's got a good what if for him. What if Ray and RKO got back together one more time? And everybody was behind it. The crowd popped. It was going to happen. All of a sudden, BAM! RKO out of nowhere. Orton hits the RKO, showing that, he was enjoying it, but then also showing remorse. Grabbed the chair. Smash Edge right in the back. Obviously hurting, Edge, who has a history, of course, his neck issues and whatnot. Could sold it like a champ. He then put the chair around Edge's head. It looked like he was going to go to the top rope and just jump from the top rope and smash the chair in between Edge's neck. He didn't do that. Instead, he went out, got a second chair, took it, put Edge's head on top of it, and took the other chair, BAM! Concerto right on top of the head. Vicious, heartbreaking assault on the man who literally just went through 9 years. 9 years of not being able to do what he wants to do, what he loves to do most, and having this chance after 9 years to come back and to be able to finish his career on his terms. Yes, he's not going to be here all the time. He's a part-timer, but he's still getting the chance to have the matches to finish the career the way he wants to finish it. And Orton took it away from him just like that. Obviously, at some point, showing that he enjoyed it. But at another point, he showed remorse. Obviously, he's been saying for weeks he was sorry. He was having a hard time coming out, just trying to explain to us why. Why did he do this? Matt Hardy tried to get him to do it. Instead, Matt Hardy basically got written off of TV because that's the way he was ending his run on the WWE currently. Kevin Owens tried to take a shot at him and whatnot. Didn't really get anywhere with him. So everybody kept asking for weeks. Why? Finally, a week and a half ago, we got the full answer. When Beth Phoenix showed up on Raw, Orton comes out. And then Orton's like, Beth, how you doing? It's like, Beth doesn't want anything to do with it because Randy Orton literally took away Edge's second opportunity at finishing his career on his terms. Well, his second chance to be able to finish his career on his terms, that is. There was never a first chance to finish his career. Well, it was, but, Anyways. So Orton finally mentions it all. How much Edge means to him. And how he did what he did to stop him from, doing this all again and getting even more severely hurt and missing out on everything. But of course, who did Randy blame? Randy blamed Edge's wife, Beth Phoenix herself, which led to eventually to Beth Phoenix taking a vicious RKO. And this past week on Raw, Edge had returned. Advertisers, they can't surprise us because they have to advertise and get freaking viewerships. But obviously, him and Orton had a nice beatdown with Edge coming out on top, and he's looking to get his revenge on Randy Orton. They're probably going to lead to some type of like a no holds barred or a no DQ match at WrestleMania. Better have some type of stipulation because it's definitely needed in just a bloodbath match like this. And this feud has been built so well, and one of the biggest reasons why is because Randy Orton is just at his best right now as a heel. I keep saying Randy Orton has a little bit of mileage as a babyface, but the thing is I don't think Randy Orton wants to be a babyface. Randy Orton fits as a heel, and yes, it's true. At this stage in his career, Orton's in a moment where it's like he has nothing else to do. I mean, he has nothing to gain. He's got nothing to lose. He's cemented his legacy. He's a legend. He's a Hall of Famer. He has accomplished it all. He's there. He's just still sticking around doing all this. I mean, yes, he could be going part-time soon, as I've been hearing him possibly doing so. But this Randy Orton, this heel, sadistic, psychopathic, just intense sociopath, whatever you want to call him, this is him. This is him at his absolute best. This is the character, the Randy Orton, that's obviously gotten him to the top. That's gotten him to being, the big, superstar that he is. I mean, yes, for brief periods of time, he's able to pull off a babyface run. But him as a heel and the sadistic, sick-minded freak he is, this is him at his best, and that is why this feud with him and Edge has been so spot on and pretty much almost perfect in this build for their match at WrestleMania 36. And I loved every second of it. And when Orton gets the right stuff to work with, when he wants to, he can literally be one of the best in this business for sure. And I still think he accomplishes that square on the dot as a villain. And it has to stay this way for the rest of his career. Don't give him some random babyface turn, just have some pointless feud with AJ Styles that again meant absolutely nothing to me, to be real. I mean, maybe they did that just to kind of catch us all by surprise. It would not have been as effective, I felt, since we already knew he'd be a heel if he did the same thing to Edge whenever Edge came home. But still, whatever they did with him as a babyface just was not working, I felt. And then of course now they got him back being a heel. This is on point. This is what it needs to be. So guys, that is my thoughts on Randy Orton's heel turn and the build for this feud with him and Edge for their match at WrestleMania 36. What are your thoughts on this, guys? Make sure you leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Slap a like on the video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter at DemandAirborne93. And with that, guys, we're almost done. 2 more turn alerts left before we are officially caught up. So please stay tuned for more WWE Turn Alert.